Offense trots that under the field, hoping to start a drive here. And here's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
So the running play stopped on first down. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Back to pass. It's Ward. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for his back. Here's the target, and it's complete. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll run it here. He's got the first and still going. They get him to the ground, and it's first down now at the 28.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To the air, it's Ward. That's reeled in. It's Moss. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you've got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
offense comes up to the line, they might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. It'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. We expect the teams have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a second and goal. They're going to score with a run to the right.
Coach, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kickoff booted out of bounds. The offense is starting out from the 40. There's the handoff. That's a strong stiff arm. Brought down, but broke the tackle. Produces solid gain there.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Shotgun empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Going to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Dropping back. It's Williams. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the handoff.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Offense now behind the sticks on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. The pass is intercepted. He's bringing it back. Past the 50. Past the 40. Past the 20. Inside the 10. And they move into the lead here in this semifinal.
Boy, what a job by the defensive coordinator and the execution of this defense. Everybody's covered downfield, nowhere for the quarterback to go, and they get pressure on him. The ball's in the air, and a great awareness to be able to come down with the interception and take it all the way to the house.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The PAT is good. They go for touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return.
And the offense will take over 1st and 10.
And it's a bunch formation. Scanning the field. It's Williams. Dumps it down to the back. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to 39.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. Quarterback had time to look around the entire defense, and just as he's about to get hit, able to check it down to the running back, and look at the big gain. Good job by the quarterback.
Quarterback operating an empty set. He's got room to run. First out and more. He's still running. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Using the ground again here. Tailback has the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Back in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Hand off to the right side. He's past the marker and still going. They finally make the stop. A chunk play there. Moves the ball inside the 10.
A really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line. But it's 1st and goal for the offense.
1st and goal, handoff. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Now to try here for the extra point. And he knocks it right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They're going to run it here.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Dropping back, it's Ward. Quick throw to the left. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. First down, looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Offense now operating it empty. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Going again on 2nd and 10. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. And he went out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out and keep him to a short gain.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. He's brought down just short of a marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a first down.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
first down here for this offense. To throw, it's Ward. Defense is coming after him. Looking deep down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. Extra point. PAT puts him in front by 7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Back to pass. It's Williams. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Ball handed off. Just trucks the man. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Just time enough for one more play in the half. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Defense setting up for a passing down now with 7 DBs on the field. No press here. The defense backing away. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
And the offense will take over. First and 10.
Offense comes out to start this drive. And the wideout goes in motion. To the air, it's Williams. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
And now they'll set up for the point after. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
First and 10.
And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. Handoff running right. Look out, room to run here. Fights through a tackle. He bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Toss play to the outside. Breaks loose at the 40. And here he goes. At the 20. Crosses the 10.
Just all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Now the all-important extra point. And the extra point makes it a 7-point lead, 28-21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Bush. And he'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team.
Offense will take over. First and 10.
Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. Gonna run it. It's Bush. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid game.
Important second down play coming up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
And they'll set up now for the extra point drop. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Got momentum at this scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
Will take over. First and 10.
And the offense trots back onto the field here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Here's the second down play. Dropping back. It's Ward. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He was a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To bootleg here. On the move now. He's got enough for the first down and still going. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
This is why you don't predetermine what to do with the ball as a quarterback. He wants to throw this as he rolls out to his right, but instead he keeps his eyes downfield, recognizes there's nobody open, so instead he decides to become the runner, and he's a real threat when he has the ball in his hands.
First and 10 now for the offense. He'll hand it off. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Offense now behind the sticks on 2nd down. They need 12 of that first down loss. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They stop it at 47, but that's enough for a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Fighting off the defense. Again, ripping through the defense. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
Well, anytime I'm evaluating running backs, it's not just about speed and size and what he brings to the team. It's also about his toughness. Yards after the contact. What kind of balance does he have? How about that run right there? You can bet his teammates and his coaches are very proud of that effort. What a heck of a run there for a nice game.
Receiver in motion now. Looking to pass. It's Ward. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. But they were backed up to start the drive. It's some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return.
And the offense will take over. First and 10.
Offense ready to start this drive. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's the first down and more. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain getting closer to midfield.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Quick throw complete to the tight end. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get into the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Looking to throw. It's Williams. Taking a deep shot here to the right. He tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing him the rock.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Finds his man. It's Lee. In the clear at the 25. Spot in the middle at stake. This defense is being shredded. But what can you do differently to stop this guy?
Man, I don't know. I would just keep trying to come up with double coverage or blitzing, something to try to slow down not just the receiver, but kind of pressure the quarterback. But right now, the receiver's just in a zone. Sometimes you get into that spot, and it's so hard to get you out of it. I know if I were this quarterback, keep throwing him the rock.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Linebacker making some adjustments now. So bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the left side with a toss. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guys are already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give them credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Back to throw. It's Ward. Receiver makes the catch, moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Powering through a tackle. Now, just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty and the line means you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
They can try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the offense trots back out on the field again. To throw, it's Williams. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
So the misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's looking deep again. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Could take it all the way. Now the 40. He steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Well, they tried to take the top off the secondary there with the 4 verts, but the defense was ready for it. Now, they're going to have to force a quick 3 and out if they want to get the ball back.
Excellent field position here for the offense. The defense with more pre-snap movement. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Makes it 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere after a loss of the play.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Crucial third down play right here. Sticking with the running game. No stopping, just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the offense will take over. First and 10.
And out comes the offense set to take over here. To throw, it's Williams. Going for his running back. That is broken up and incomplete.
Well, the call here by the offensive coordinator to go with the slant route can kind of be a gimme for a quarterback, but give the defense credit. They were able to disrupt the pass.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down with a solid run there by the sophomore.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking deep to the right side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it up in the air and give him a chance to get in the end zone one more time?
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Defense not pressing this time. Grab behind the line. It's Bush. Goes out of bounds after a solid game.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Offense clicking now. It's another first down at the 45. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. The short completion of the tight end. Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a first and goal. What a play.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Not much on that play. Brought down short. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking to throw. It's Williams. Catch made on the right side. Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. So here we go. Third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Looking for 6. Looking for the end zone, but not complete.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that will help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. So down 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. They got to have this. He's looking to throw. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the fourth quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
PAT is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Working clock with the ground game. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, but the only thing that went right for the offense there, Chris, is they kept the ball in bounds to try to keep that clock moving. The defense does their job. They're just trying to think of any way at all to get that ball out and get the ball back to their offense to have a shot here.
Strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Ward. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch all alone back there. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage in the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Now it's 2nd down here. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. game's coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Toss play. Back heads to his right. To the 45. Finds room at the 30. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Here comes the point after attempt. Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bush. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback.
Will take over. First and 10.
And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the grab. It's Allen. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple possessions. The clock is becoming your enemy. You need vertical shots downfield. These short gains are not going to help you.
High completion makes it second and medium. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he throws his third interception of the day.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's